Okay, this is the Summer Game Fest, the replacement of E3. Does it matter? No. Uh, Not really. But it's a good excuse to play some Hina, which is why we are, spoiler alert, playing Hina. Oh yeah. Oh, is there an update? Not that I'm aware of. Does anyone remember the last time I played this? Because I don't. I remember that beautiful face, though. I remember that beautiful face. Alright, it's time. So, it starts in 30 minutes from when I'm talking. But, yeah. I just want to take it easy today. You know? I just want to take it easy. I had a rough day. And it's the kind of day. How do I explain this? It's the kind of day where it's not like you're angry. You're not like really like angry or anything like that, but it's the kind of day that you just feel like really beaten down, you know? Just really beaten down by it. So it's just like I did what I could, and the day is over now, but man, soon as I got home, I took a nap, and I did not want to wake up. I did not want to wake up, but I'm here now, and I have showered, and that's about it, really. So, yeah. I'm just here to play some Hina and enjoy Hina. And Hina's here. She's watching. And she's very excited. And she's going to see all these new games that they're all going to look the same. Chad, is there a bingo for this? Is there anyone want to make a bingo in 30 minutes? Anyone want to make a bingo? See, this gotta sound like streamer. Why are you even watching if you don't care? Well, it's not so much that I don't care, but it's there's a lot of times where the games in question, the games in question are very samey. So they all kind of blend in, and I forget what they are immediately after. So I should inform you that if you're actually like really interested in what you're about to see, this is probably not the stream to watch. But if you just want to sit here and maybe watch a little bit of that and play some Hina, then this is definitely the stream for you. Wait, there's a bingo? Wait, there is a bingo? Hold on. Let me see it. Let me see the bingo. I just gotta give me a second. Give me a second. Oh shit, there is a bingo. Oh wow. New Arkham game. No. Code Vein 2. I don't even know what Code Vein 1 is. RE5 remake. Not before RE9. Persona 4 remake. Pretty sure that got leaked. Ace Attorney 7? Yeah, fucking right. Scarlet Nexus 2? I don't know what that is. Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet? Nobody knows what that is, jackass. Judgment 3? What? Max Payne remake? No. RE9? No. Control 2? No. Pragmata? What? Silent Hill remake? You mean Silent Hill F? Project Orion? No. Next Mass Effect? Yeah, okay. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2? No. Watch Dogs 4? No. Persona 6? No. Project Century? I don't know what that is. Project 07? What? Yakuza Kiwami 3? No. OD? No. Witcher 4? That already exists. Wukong DLC. Okay, I don't know who made that bingo, but I don't believe any of it will come to pass. So, Silent Hill just happened. I think what they mean when they say Silent Hill remake is they mean like Silent Hill 1 remake, a la the style of the second game, right? Kiwami 3, right? No. No. No, no, no. That's a pretty bad bingo. But that's fine. That's fine. See, I don't even know how long this is. I don't know how long this goes. There won't be anything Nintendo. I mean, obviously not. If Nintendo does anything, it's their own. They do their own directs, which there's rumors of one coming because, of course, there is. Switch 2 is out, but there's only 2 first-party games cited for this year at the moment that aren't just increased, resolution or new modifications to existing ones. Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong. So the Switch 2 is very light on games that are coming out this year. So maybe we'll get more information on first-party titles for next year. Who knows? Because, well, all they got is Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. And Mario Kart's good. Don't get me wrong, Mario Kart's definitely a system seller. But Donkey Kong? I don't know about Donkey Kong. That's not to say it won't be a good game. But I think there's a pretty distinct difference between Donkey Kong and, like, Mario. Because Donkey Kong hasn't had, a new game in, like, 12 years. All the time, every time Donkey Kong gets a new game, it's just a remake of the time he came back. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like, why does it keep coming back? Why does it keep coming back? Why isn't he going on a new adventure? Tropical Freeze. But now you can play as Funky Kong. $79.99, please. For Funky Kong? Yeah, that's what I said. DK64 remake. See, that's one of those things that you think you want, but I don't think you actually want that. Wow, that's really unfortunate. Go. Hey. Yes, you do. No, you don't. No, you don't. Everybody always says they want remakes. They love remakes. They want a remake of this game. They want a remake of that game. And then they get a remake of a game they didn't want. And suddenly it's, man, I don't want remakes. Make new games. Remakes? Who cares about remakes? Fuck remakes. Remakes are bad, okay? They're only good if the games I want remade. You know what they should remake? They should remake Pokemon Red and Blue. Ooh, now that's a moneymaker right there, boys. Somebody hire me. We need a Pokemon Red and Blue 2026 edition. It's time. We've waited long enough. We gotta fill the quota. Nice shot. For the 5th time. No. Oh, see? See? Now you don't want remakes. Now you don't want remakes. As soon as it turns into Pokemon, you don't want remakes anymore, yeah? Bro said nice shot, and then did that. How'd you like that one? That's right. Yeah, I don't know how long Summer Games Fest is, but it starts in 20 minutes. We'll see how long it goes. It'd be nice to take a crack at art tonight if I can, but like I said, I'm really not all there today mentally. Physically, I'm fine. My physical fitness is perfectly fine, but mentally I could use a long shower and a nap. That's all. In fact, I kind of want to drink. I'm gonna go get my milk in about 5 seconds after this next game. That'll be some milk. It really sucks because like sometimes you gotta do it, because if you don't do it, you never do it, because there's no such thing as ideal circumstances for doing things. But also at the same time, it really sucks when you're like mentally drained from something, then it prevents you from actively pursuing the things you want to do because you're spending all of your energy on the things you have to do. And it's nice when those two things correlate with each other, you know what I mean? So yeah, it just sucks sometimes. It blows. It blows. It's kind of sad, don't you think, streamer? Yes, a little bit. But that's life. You can't be happy every day. I am not happy. You lose. Me? Pog me? Okay, next game. And if I win, I get to go get my milk. And if I lose, I have to play another game. Alright, here we go. Not an ideal start. Alright, that's fine. 1, 2. Well, I thought my Hina would slide. I thought my Hina would slide. This fool. This buffoon. This buffoon. I'm getting my milk. I'll be back in a second. Much left, so I'll make do. All I drink is milk. My bones are so strong. All right, I just gotta beat this guy and I can drink my milk, no problem. He's only got 64,000 wins. We got this. Took a picture of her. Fuck. I should have made her jump the other way. I tried to make that gem fall next to the bush, and then she would jump over the bush. But I didn't position it right. Damn it. My fucking milk! Man, this stage just takes forever. Whatever. Come on, man. Well, great. You can't blame me for not hitting her. Oh, she was down there. Where'd she go? Who knows? I found her. I didn't hit her very hard. Oh, actually, I did. I don't think that's a win, though. I don't think that position is a win. So it is. So it is. It wouldn't let me scream, I'm a winner. Hmm. Oh, man. Oh. That's the good shit right there. Ah. I'm out of milk. Wow, that was a lot heavier than I thought it'd be. Okay. So, chat, I got all the stuff I need for tomorrow. I got everything I need. So you know what? You know what we're doing tomorrow? Oh. You know what we're doing tomorrow? It's gonna be fun. So, I bought wings. Okay? I got wings, and I got hot sauce. It's hot. Apparently, I haven't tried it. Apparently, it's hot. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Touhou. We're gonna do a Touhou sorter, right? But it's not actually gonna be a sorter. What we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna load up the Touhou sorter, right? And it's gonna give us 2 characters. And I'm gonna give you my hot take on my hot take on both characters, and then you, chat, are going to vote on which take was hotter, and depending on the discrepancy in votes will depend on how hot the sauce I put on my wing to eat. That's the plan for tomorrow. So I got the face cam. You can see what I'm eating. Beautiful, isn't it? How many hot takes is that? A lot, actually. How many have I thought about? Some of them I've thought about. Push. Makes a hot take hot. I don't know, I'm just gonna give you an opinion I have on the characters. It's up to you to decide if it's hot. So let's say, for example, you have Hina and you have, like Clown Piece, right? And I give you an opinion on both characters, and then you vote for which one you thought was a spicier take. So let's say, for example, it's 50-50 down the middle, then either that means that both takes were not good, or they were cold, they were lukewarm, or that they were both spicy. But the closer they are to each other, the less spicy. So, but if it's like 80-20 or something like that, then I'll take the fucking, like, anus blaster sauce. Or whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but it says it's really hot. So, I'll take that one. If it's like really, if the discrepancy is very high. But you need to vote legitimately based on Oh. I should probably unmute that. You need to vote legitimately. This is my ass on the line. So it seems like fun to me. How many hot takes could a streamer have? I mean, you've heard my opinions on different characters. You've heard my opinions on different characters. Now it's all gonna be in one place. This guy really hit the fucking Hina button and then missed his shot. Unbelievable. No, it's some local stuff. You've probably never heard of it. It's called Mad Gringo. So, yeah. But yeah, I thought it would be fun. And it would it would be something to do that wouldn't just be like me giving opinions. I would actually like chat gets to interact, judge my opinions, and I get to eat spicy food. And you get to see me eat spicy food. Well, I mean, as spicy as it is. Again, I don't know how spicy it is. I bought 2 flavors. One that said it was hot and one that said it was fucking really hot. And it's the sauce name. Mad Gringo. That's the brand. We're gonna try that out. Just wait till you hear my opinions. Oh, I got some good opinions, chat. I got some good opinions. I have some opinions that will make you mad. That shot was insane. Wow. My good with spicy food. I bought milk. Who knows? What if it's really hot and I start crying? Then I guess I just have to hope my opinions aren't that hot. I guess. Don't touch your face. I don't know. Do I have a Hina hot take? I actually haven't thought about Hina. There's a lot of characters. I haven't thought about like every single character. So there's some I'm gonna have to think about as they come. But there's also some that I know exactly like what I'm gonna say. But have you ever seen one of those like Twitter threads on people's hot takes? Those are exceptionally bad opinions to a comical degree. Right? Now, maybe mine will be just as bad. But I'm also not Twitter. So I've seen hot takes on Twitter. And the thing is on the Twitter hot takes, nobody actually explains anything. They use 200 characters to just spew vitriol, and it's just like, God, that is such a dog shit opinion. Oh, well, there she goes. Goodbye, my victory. This guy has never played Hina before. What is he doing? Everybody knows. When you put too much force next to the edge, Hina always flies over it. Source me. I use the coin. The coin sends Hina over every hole. All of them. My hot take PCB is good, but isn't one of the best in the series, like a lot of people say it is. Well, what one's the best? What is one of the best in your opinion then? Because in my opinion, PCB is one of the best games to play. Because it gives you a ton of starting lives, so it's great for beginners. Its main gimmick gives the player additional barriers for avoiding damage. It has 2 extra stages. It has great music. I think it's a great game to start with. Imperishable Night. Yeah, but you said one of the best. I would consider Imperishable Night the best, but I would still consider PCB a close second. I would say it's one of the best in that regard. I don't think EOSD is that good for in terms of like new player. I think EOSD is very fun because the patterns are very straightforward in that they are nonsense. and it feels good when you're a gorilla to play them, but that game is like really outdated in a lot of aspects. But it's fun, you know? I think it's fun. I think the original trilogy is the strongest for new players because it lets you change your starting lives. PCB is the 7th best. Okay, yeah, you're right. That is a hot take. Chat, can we get a mad gringo sauce on this guy? What 6 games are better than PCB? What 6 games are better than PCB? I think any game that doesn't let you toggle the lives is automatically worse off for newer players. I like SA. I like SA quite a bit, but SA is not... I tend to think of them in terms of what's good for somebody who's new to the series, because as you know, Touhou fans don't actually play Touhou games. So if they're gonna play any of them, they're gonna play the ones that they have the highest chance to actually like do well in, and that would be the early trilogy because you can change your lives. You can toggle your lives. SA has some of my favorite music in the whole game. INSA, DDC, Hidden Star, and Four Seasons, Unprotected Marketeers, and Fairy Wars. Fairy Wars! Oh my god, somebody kill that guy. Oh my god, he said Fairy Wars. I can't believe this. I hate Fairy Wars. I actually, honest to god, I do not like Fairy Wars. Chirno's charge gimmick is really annoying. I don't like it. No, that's Fossilized Wonders. You mean the game that isn't out yet? What are you talking about? Fro said the demo is better than PCB. Alright, you win. You know what? Here, you can be the streamer tomorrow. Your opinions are way better than mine for this type of content. You can be the streamer tomorrow. I can't beat you. I can't beat this guy. He's got me. I could never hope to have opinions like this. Shit. Oh man. Oh man. I've been upstaged, man. I've been upstaged. God damn. Well, I don't tomorrow's stream will be about characters, not so much the games. But I would say most of the games are solid enough. Especially for a new player, I would always recommend IN or PCB to a new player, always. And it mainly boils down to the extendable lives. Like, they're also just good games in general, but like if you can handle those 3 games, the original trilogy on Windows, if you can handle those 3 games, then you'll be okay going on. But I think one of the biggest issue with Touhou games is how from 6, 7, and 8, and 9 as well does let you toggle resources. But those 4 games let you adjust your resources, your lives. EOSD lets you touch your bombs. But then in 10 not only removes your extra life toggle, but it also makes it so the continue system always restarts you on the level. So I feel what happens for people, and this is what happened to me. This is what happens to me. Or what happened to me. So I played 6, 7, and 8. I wasn't good. I got through them. Not 1 CCs, but I did get through them. I got to 10. 10 took a lot of tries, but I did beat it. I did beat it. I got through with the continue system. I got through Conoco. I did beat it. Then I played SA, and SA was much harder. And I took forever to beat Orin, and then I could not beat Oku. And then I played UFO, and I could not beat Sho. I could barely even reach Sho. And at that point, I was like, I don't want to play the games anymore. And I think that is what happens to a lot of people who try to play Touhou chronologically. Is they play the original games, they have a decent enough time with their resources, they're not really beating the games 1cc, but they are finishing the games. And as they move on to new more characters, the games get harder, the resources get more limited, and the continue system is ass. So then by the time they reach SA or UFO, they're like, alright, you know what? I don't want to play these games anymore. These games suck. And that's where most people stop. See, UFO is an interesting one for me because I really don't like UFO's mechanics, but I like a lot of its music. It's just a fucking hard game. 13 I don't like at all, though. I think 13 is not a very good game. It's not very fun. Its music is not very great. 13's pretty shallow in a lot of places. 14's okay, but it has a lot of gimmicks that are annoying. 15 is 15. 16 has Mayan Satono. And 17 is kind of interesting, but I feel like the game leans a little bit too heavily into the destructive like look, I suppose. Like when you get like a fucking roaring beast mode and you just fire 1 billion wolf shots and it's just you can't fucking see what's going on. Go, Hina! Do a trick! Do a— oh. Unconnected marketeers, I don't have much of an opinion on. Cause I only played it like twice. Baba Booey. Bye, Hina. And 19 is a silly game. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're live, boys. We're live. The following program may contain content that some viewers may find offensive. Okay.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Keely.
I think the ability cards are neat.
I love the energy.
Fuck.
Hello, everybody.
Damn it.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Drop it.
Special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning.
Drop it.
Canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante,
God damn.
best to make it worth your while.
I can't read what the fucking thing
For the
does.
next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind
2
tour
hours.
of dozens of games from studios big and small.
Okay.
Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Brand new? Poggy.
Have some of those.
Turn down the Hina. How about you turn down the Game Awards?
To recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Repo.
Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. Closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these
Schedule 1.
creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud
Kingdom
Claire
Come.
Obscure from Sandfall. Okay.
The fuck is Inzoi?
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of...
Yeah, Repo has a really weird obsession with, like, weird emojis, but it's a really fun game.
Is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate, but with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery.
Those can't be
that's
good.
Precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Dead. That's a tree.
You might be.
Oh, okay. Anyone else feel like they've played this game before? What are you doing? What are you grabbing him by his chin like that? Holy gat! Wait, what? A fucking shotgun? What?
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
Freak shit.
You're no god.
It's like Doom Souls. Yeah, it has a parry. Mortal Shell 2. I don't know what Mortal Shell is, but that kind of looked insane. Holy fuck. Beat the shit out of things, but they can beat the shit out of you.
Now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
You think Palpatine has AI? Bum 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 bum.
Think I saw Jonesy.
You know,
all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest
some
a
days,
legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
he better not be talking about Kojima.
To have him with with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person.
Don't talk.
Please, everyone,
Not
join me in
Kojima.
welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
There he is.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになった
Dark
ので
Souls
We
2.
hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
んまあコロナを体験したと思うので
Everyone
その
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲ
something
ームをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ、
connection
考えていただきたい
after
と
we
思います
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well,
Cat.
talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
Oh no.
あの
Oh no. Uber Eats Simulator 2. Did anyone play the first game? Can anybody give me the quick rundown? Fine, boom.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here.
Chat, if I get a key, this game is goaty. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I've ever heard about the first game is that you spend the vast majority of it walking from
No
place
smoking.
to place.
So you are Neil Vana.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
What do you do? For living.
I'm a porter.
He's a what?
So thank you. We're good for the day.
That's it?
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
Hmm.
You really don't remember me.
She gonna like turn into Viscera? What?
The girl. You're alive. Stop. Stop. Stop.
What? I fucked up my shot from this bullshit. What?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene.
What?
Of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
あのまあ DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラク
DS2,
ターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しく言います
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
と
Glorp.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながり
I
が
missed my slur. I mean my on. Damn it.
and revealed
で前回
throughout the
の
story.
トリフっていう人気
I
キャ
wish
ラ
I
クター
had
が
Last
more
time when
milk
DS1,
to
we have
drink.
Cliff,
で
who was
物語
played by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せ
will
ない
not be in
で今
DS2.
回ニールっていうのが
But this
マッ
time,
ツさんの代わりという
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ
time.
クリフすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character.
るような
but I think we have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it worked great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character Neo too. Well, the game's gonna be out in 20 days, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long.
Kojima
to,
sure
learn
is
more about the game. Actually, this
sure is an
Sunday, as part of Summer
individual,
Game
huh?
Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. We'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
Yes, I'll show you the gameplay scene of New. So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All
Okay.
right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Game journalist.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having
Game
me.
journalists.
Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Jay, you ever notice when they like say certain words, it's like back of the box speak? I don't think I've ever heard anyone in casual conversation say epic battles. Ever.
But ambitious men do not.
But like when they talk about certain things, they use like back of the box lingo. It's corpo selling words. Yeah, I know, but like but it's like it sounds like they're reading the back of the box when they say it, right? Bye, Hina.
Like them. I took up the sword.
Times 5, Stompy Hina. 9,000.
But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only
Death.
death.
How'd you know he was gonna say that, streamer?
But that's just my story.
Oh, you know.
Go write your own.
Oh, you know. Chronicles Medieval.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's
Technically,
time to
there was
hang onto
gameplay.
the edge of tomorrow.
Technically.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Andrew told me that there's a
Crossworlds
fucking
brings other
Bikini
worlds and
Bottom
familiar faces
stage
to Sonic
in
Racing,
this
including
game.
surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Like, he told me Bikini Bottom was a racetrack in this fucking game. Like, I don't even know what to think of that. Think they can beat Mario Kart World? Get a load of this! From across the Sonic universe. I'm like, I don't care to play this game. Oh, that Jet the Hawk? Wave the Swallow. And Storm the Albatross. Miku! What? I can play as Miku! Ichiban Kasuga! Joker! No way. Joker and Miku? What? Oh.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yuji
I'm honored
Naka.
to be
Who?
here to talk about our latest Sonic racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation.
Bro,
of
you
the
can
Sonic
play
racing
as
series,
you can
developed
play
by
as
Sonic
Miku.
Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience.
Sega
in
owns
the near
Atlas.
future Travel Ring.
Sega
You
owns
can walk
Atlas.
in
They
the
can
race.
use whatever they want.
Also, unlike another kart racing
Sega's
game,
also responsible for
this game
Project
will have
Diva games,
online
so Miku
cross-platform
makes sense there
matchmaking.
as well. Those are all crossover characters, but they're all affiliated with Sega in some way, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Alright. Alright. No! No, not Steve! Not another one! Not another one! He already has one game. He doesn't need another one.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
I don't want Steve in another game. I hate Steven. He's gonna be too good and he's gonna ruin the meta. Chat, do you know that guy? Do you know him? He looks like it. He looks like anime.
It heals.
He looks like he's in the wrong genre.
It wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
He
But
just
you have the power to change all of this.
pog me. Holy thighs!
Time were a weapon to wield.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call attention to that, but that is like why?
Ruin. In this time,
Dude, somebody took her fucking character slider all the way.
or maybe the next.
It's almost comical.
How to save us all.
Yeah. Oh boy, more roll slop. Yeah. Yeah. Code Vein 2. Epic Games Publishing presents. Oh boy. That's already a bad sign. Very glorp. cube.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
I hope.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
This is kind of goofy.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy.
Troy Baker. Great.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Na, 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 na.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Didn't we just see this game like 20 minutes ago? I guess that was a different medieval war game. My mistake. This guy is really bad at killing this guy.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins
And who dies?
and who dies.
Yep, of course. Glorp. Chip. What? Wow. Wow.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Okay.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
FPS RPG? What?
The great Tsiolkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart.
Oh, I remember that game. That's Queen! No! They're gonna bring back the robots. Oh no. The robophiles are gonna come back. Yes, I'm having a good. I don't even understand what just happened in any of that, to be honest with you. None of that made any sense to me at all.
Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. This time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Now, what are they? Of course.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Cube!
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
I want to live on the cube.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Them again. Don't stop me now. The cube!
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
This is the beat 'em up that's being made by the ones that made the TMNT remake, right? So like they have a good record for this. Hold on, I want to get some more milk. One sec. You can play as Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk. Wow, it really looks like Marvel too. Wow. It's like really Marvel 2 looking. Hold on, are these the new characters? Or can I like get up? There's Wolverine. And Venom. Yeah. I guess it was those 2. Okay. Who's the chick with the sword? Wait, I gotta get up.
This is
Capcom presents. Oh, I'll be right back.
what is this place?
bicycle. The Sony Musha.
But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs for the jewels. What never did work between us, did they? Fucking gun.
Yeah, but can you play as Miku?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Stranding Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
What?
It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
What does that even mean?
Fancy the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
What?
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
This doesn't feel real. This doesn't feel real.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in here all day.
Meats beat. Okay. Holy shit! Get his ass!
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
What?
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while, but a recent tech test proves that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
Chad, is
From
that true?
M-Bug Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Is that true? Is that the one of the most anticipated games this year? I've never heard of it. Looks like futuristic shooty. That's new.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Dead. What? Did she just like get up? How'd she do that?
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to M-Bug Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
What'd you say?
Dune Awakening combines the survival
June?
and MMO genres with a
June?
thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th.
June
but
10th!
you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
10?
Here is a
10 of them? One is enough. I can handle 10 of them. Oh my god. That would be like, I don't even know how you wouldn't be able to handle that. Too many of them. What would you even do with 10 Juns? Nothing. You wouldn't be able to do anything with them. Go, go, go! I have to pee, chat. I'll be right back. Please enjoy June, as they say. Ha ha ha. Be right back. trailer's still going? Holy shit. Going on forever.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
I'm the mummy man. I'm the bit monster. Monster.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Dark. Dark.
One of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate. To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Chrono Odyssey. Yo, it's a sequel to Chrono Trigger. Damn.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial.
Hoyo.
The lead of the story has
Hoyo, hoyo, hoyo.
Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my code.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Kudo Games? Who the fuck is Kudo Games?
A
Oh?
rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all the secrets.
Chat, you want to hear my opinion? I think this art style,
Don't come back.
I don't like it.
That's
It's like
Neo Memories in Orbit.
It
a
is
stunning
awkwardly-
new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam. You can
it is
play
awkwardly
right
in the
now
middle
as
of
part
2D
Metro.
graphics and 3D
What you're about to see
graphics. That
next
does
is
not
a
look very good
stop-motion
either
co-op
way.
platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Oh no. Epic Games Publishing. They took their mouths. For 2. Okay, but you could only play this game if you don't talk to your friend. You're not allowed to talk to your friend.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Out of words.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise.
Mafia! Level 100
The
boss!
brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy.
This is how Mafia works.
Who are
Chat, I have never in my life seen gameplay of this series outside of a trailer showing me a Mafia game. I do not know what these games are. I do not know the genre, but I do know there's like 1,000 of them. I do not know what a Mafia game is like.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come
This is how it'll be.
It's like Angry Birds music.
This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Is this how Mafia works?
Enzo! We can't let them get away! When Isabella became involved, it became our business. Miss loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you?
Go, go, Hina, go, Hina, go. Oh.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Lego Light Brick Entertainment. What? Oh my god. Lego. Well, they just fast forwarded the shit out of that busy work, huh? Fuck. Fuck. That seems like it could be fun, depending on how engaging it is.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
Is that
Nickelodeon
Sandy?
has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
Uh-oh. It's Sandy. Is that Timmy?
Call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land.
This is Tara Strong. Yeah, this is Tara Strong.
Would be able to.
Ow! What are you doing, bro? What? What the fuck? Nicktoons in the you gotta give me. You didn't. That's not enough information.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
This is Eliza PLC. I am a really gross monster. Uh-oh. I appreciate when the trailer shows them getting their ass beat. You can see the different animations they made for the enemies. It's pretty cool. Wait, today? Oh. Oh, shit.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
All right, but you better not be full of shit. DDLC Silent Hill.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. Chairs empty, my plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers.
Find the shotgun.
Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. You know what? Maybe it could be actually interesting. But it could also just be a walking simulator.
All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
I don't know. I don't know, chat. It could be interesting, but it might also be one of those walking simulators that you never actually, like, nothing ever actually happens, and you just play for 2 hours, and then it's like, alright, now get another ending. How do I get the other ending? Oh, you, interact with this object in, like, the first 5 minutes of the game. Yep. Anime beat up time. Blade and Soul Heroes. What are you doing? Those were endangered species, you fucking little prick. Is this the same game that we just saw? You're not gonna try and tell me this is a different game, right? Oh, it's One Punch Man. But it doesn't look like One Punch Man. I mean that guy is One Punch Man. But like, are those One Punch Manners? That's One Punch Man himself. That is the One Punch Man. But who are those other guys? But like, One Punch Man already beat this guy. what that is. The 7 deadly sins? Really? Really? How is this series popular enough to warrant something like this? This series got less and less budget every season it produced. No one's talking. You notice that? Re-register now.
.6 is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
Squid!
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
Infinitesimals. Ah. You.
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free.
Dinosaurs.
To find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Dinosaurs. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Wait, you can build your own Jurassic Park? And there were 2 other games before this? I didn't know that. I don't think that doesn't seem safe. Bro, why do you keep putting Hina back in the same spot?
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Those are the Shovel Knight guys.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Oh.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Bone chilling. Wait, I think I seen a demo of this game. I am so positive I seen a demo of this game like 3 years ago or something. It looks really familiar. From the creators of Shovel Knight. And don't you forget it! Very Link to the Pasty, right? Or sorry, not Link to the Past. The Game Boy ones, the one made by Capcom. Launched on Halloween. Cool. Could be good. Should be good.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer.
Oh
that has
no.
done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Bro's about to fucking talk about Naughty Dog again.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things.
Persona 4!
Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, wait. All right, let's take a look.
Damn. The Silk Song shade?
Red Band trailer.
Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Kind of funny.
By the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Man, I used to think this guy was funny.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival.
Whoa, look at
games.
the stage!
Hal Train is back as the player character in the
Everybody's here.
world in action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news: the release date.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Techland.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Gaba. Dying Light? I just assumed that because, well, he just jumped.
How high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
That's him. Who's him? Nice crowbar.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's Here's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Did he just say Beethoven Dinosaur? Ew!
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
These games never succeed because they're not willing to go as far as Class of 09 did.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
They will never be able to be a game that anybody gives a shit about because they refuse to go that far.
Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with the soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Is that a fish?
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
Wow, that cutscene looked nothing like the game, huh?
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Oh, is this a Hades wannabe?
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future
Boog.
filled with hope.
The Koi Man, very unique touch. Very unique. Thank you, Blake, for the resub.
And the guardians of the sacred tree.
And the 5 gifted. You should save it for a good game, though.
Game. That was the global announcement of Touhou, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game
like
that's
Touhou?
the first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Great name, dude. Great name.
Their life meant nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall.
Ooh, that audio mixing could use some work.
Isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Oh! Oh! Kill him! Ow! To the music, though? To the music? What a roundhouse! Did I just hear a Wilhelm? Yeah, but like, you can just shoot them. Ooh. Oh, acts of blood, not axe. Acts. Like
Amazing what
ACTS.
these solo devs can do today.
Not
Now it's time to
AXE.
reveal the next game from Montreal-based Tribute
Oh.
Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Toronto, 20XX. The vegans. The vegans, huh? Oh God, it's Scott Pilgrim. I'm about to go. The hell just happened?
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott.
Bro, I hate Scott Pilgrim.
In this online 4-player co-op adventure.
I hate
The story
Scott
written by
Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are.
That's
Wait
an
long.
interesting.
Delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for a simple little man-thing.
It's just an advertisement.
Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun.
That's
to
a
go around.
good fucking game.
Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Okay, it's Capcom sale they're talking about. I thought they were teasing something RE there, but that was a commercial. Sad. Boobs. Sad. Guns. Manly men. Giant robots. Explosions.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What the fuck?
On something that's simply harder. Scum.
What? What? What?
Your hard just got harder.
What? What the hell was that? LOL!
What are you doing here? Come with me.
What? are you here? You're in every fucking game. Oh my god.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
This game makes me want to be not alive.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's to get out.
Ew.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me. Diaz.
I find it kind of funny. Tokina.
I don't want any part of your future.
Mind sigh. Funny. Get a free deluxe edition upgrade and a pre-order. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. What do you mean Hitman? What? The fuck do you mean Hitman?
Hi everyone, I'm Hina-chan, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindsight when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
007.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
What is he talking about?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper? Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
You get a bonus mission. You get to fuck with a Bond villain. Cool. That's pretty cool, actually.
Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
I don't know who that is.
See you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre.
Oh, he's the guy that plays cool.
And you know, this is
cool.
I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me.
That's actually really cool.
When Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes with Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Maraca! Maraca!
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprise.
By Hina.
James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not gonna beat me in poker. He's gonna figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Oh,
all right, well,
wow.
when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
That's pretty cool.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
What?
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
Lego Party.
By friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Lego.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
Huh?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
60's pretty good, actually.
Surprises around every corner. Anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
You know what? Sure. Why not?
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Why the fuck not? Why not? Lego Party. Why not, dude? Why
All
not?
right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest.
What?
And we're also very happy
What
to
is
announce
this fucking
the game will
stage?
launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
You guys like space shenanigans? You guys like saturated colors, first-person shooters with quirky aliens and robots? You guys like this? Holy shit! This is Edgelord Yomu.
This feels bad. Now this ship is artifact.
They learned nothing from Concord. Isn't it crazy how Concord is like actually a footnote in video game history with how much of a fucking failure it was? Like when you talk about video game failures, you talk about E.T.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game
But
from Toronto.
Concord is like modern
the team
day.
behind the Guacamelee series, and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a
It's like
full
modern
3D game
day
that can be
E.T..
played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this?
Drink box.
It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate the the lives they lived and pass their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight.
Yummy.
You harbor it too, I see.
My name is Hades.
Should you fall,
I am a very good game.
before the blight does.
Now everybody gets to be Hades. 'Cause it's a really good game.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life. Unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment.
Where's the farming simulators? Where are my farming games? Wait, these guys again? Ew, dude. That's disgusting. Ugh, gross. Huh. Tumble. That guy's huge. They're kind of gross. What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa, that dude was awesome! Wait, bring him back! That guy was fucking awesome! Ill. That's me. Germa. Thank you, Twitchy, for the resub.
All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
I don't know this game, chat. I don't know this game. Does anybody know this game?
The Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Damn it! My shot was two-sided. Goblin. Touch it. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-bum-bum, ba-dum. Bum. Ignition on. Uh-oh, what?
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
I meant to do the victory cry next turn, but whatever. Whatever. Ants. Chat.
You must now face a stark reality.
I hate to sound like a stick in the mud, but I've noticed that for a lot of these anime type games, a grand majority of like the action scenes are so samey that like they don't do anything anymore. They're not exciting. They're all very similar. But like I don't care. They're not really as flashy or interesting as they feel like they want to be, because they all do them.
Of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, outbreak! Oh, oh!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザード
Alright, everybody shut the fuck up.
ありがとうございます。
Shut up!
さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
What? You fucker! You didn't show us anything!
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message.
Fuck you!
Wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Fuck you!
Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Oh, I don't care. What?
Let's rumble.
Alex? The fuck? Gee, Viper. What? The fuck is going on? Who? Who the fuck is Ingrid? So God! Oh. What? Wait a minute. Huh? Okay. I don't know who Ingrid is. OPOC from one specific version of Street Fighter Alpha 3 that people hated. What? What? You're making that up. You're making that up. That's way too specific. What the fuck? She was in Capcom Fighting Jam originally, which people also hated. What? That's not real. You're just fucking with me. Alex is cool. Sea Viper is not that cool. Stupid bitch. I really want to chug jug with you.
Wishlist now.
I will definitely not be doing that.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Wuchang? That sounds a lot like Wukong.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
Yes.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
I like how this one got called a Souls-like game, but then the other three that were Souls-like games were not called Souls-like games. Where's the justice?
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Enhanced costume sets. Uh-huh. You're not playing as a monkey this time, so I can get extra money out of you for costumes. There's 15 minutes of this left.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
What? Excuse me? Whoa!
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
53
now, here's
members.
a look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
They don't even change the fonts for their new games, huh? They don't even change the fonts. They use the same font for all of their IPs. What are they doing? We're getting the big clip show at the end here. Miku game! Ogu! Wrong Ogu. It's advertising the Epic Games Store. Uh-huh.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Okay.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Why play a video game that I experience the same thing every day of my life? Come on now. Idiot. Holy shit, that is so me right there. Yep. I look like that right now. Yep. Yep.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
What?
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Oh. What?
You still look a little unwell.
Another BP times 5. Wasn't that big a... No.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
And he completes the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that.
Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. It looks like, Chat, This doesn't look that different from a lot of the other games that do this genre.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh, 1943. Big guy. Show him no mercy. Oh shit!
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana.
Whoa! What? What does that even mean?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943. Knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises.
He had blue eyes.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
Oh.
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Chad, if it's Naughty Dog, I'm closing the
This
stream.
project last summer, I was absolutely blown away.
If it's Naughty
by
Dog,
the
I'm closing the
scale,
stream.
Scope and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here.
Jeff always talks like this when he's sucking Neil's cock. Better be a real fucking game, I'm warning you. You think it's RE? It could be. Wait a minute. It did say virus. Wait a minute.
Grace.
Wait.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
They haven't shown the studio yet.
report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
RPD! Oh, wow. 8 months. Closer to 9, but...
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem.
The Q in Requiem is the 9.
Fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Last time they did that, they made RE6.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Playdays. That's taking place
so
this
I
weekend.
noticed there. So if
Make sure to
Ashcroft...
stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from...
So if Ashcroft is from Outbreak, and if you know the story of Outbreak, it's you play as different survivors that like deal with Raccoon City as it's happening. So there's relations to Outbreak there in that regard, but also you can see that Raccoon City is like kaboomed, because at the end of 3 and 2, Raccoon City gets nuked by the government to completely, hide everything about it, right? So that means that, what does that mean? I don't know. I really don't know what that means, but that's pretty exciting. The Outbreak showing the U.S. Army installations in the nuke crater in Raccoon City. Really? Shit. So it actually okay. So they might have something Outbreak related before then. I didn't know that about Outbreak, but I knew that the place gets nuked. Okay, all right. That seems really cool. There you go. That seems really fucking cool. Isn't that exciting? I think that's really exciting. It's Take the rainy spring day. Pretty please. Alright, chat. We did it. We got our Hina. So let's go to our shop. Legendary books. Open the books. Judo. Orin cosplay. Cheerleader. I have that one. Nursika. I have that one too. Sports Fest. I think I have that one too. No. Judo I have. I have Orin cosplay? Okay. I have... Oh, I don't have cheerleading. I don't have cheerleading. I have the nurse. I have sports festival. Okay. 3 pieces. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Okay, alright. Let's check our shop. Shall we? Stunned. Nothing new for Zika. Classic. 1 billion costumes for Jun, of course. Hip. Yep. Under. Okay. White bikini. Wow. Whammy. Farmer 2. Bunny. Bunny. Bogesho. Reimu. On game. Never anything new for these characters, huh? Never anything new here. Nope, nope, nope. Note heading. Oh, okay. Hostility. Kaboom. School swimsuit. I don't remember that one. Nue. Komachi. The fortune teller. Nothing for Yuma. Nothing for you. 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 Wait. I don't remember this one. Huge hat. Big ass hat. Insanity. Gold. Bunny. Forgot Hisami was in the game. Meshi Mashi. That's from the Sakuya game. I can't play that one. It's Japanese. Newsboy. Bang. Poggies. Yes. Another successful day of Hina. Yep. That's Hina. Blurp. Well, chat, thank you for watching the Hina Awards, where Hina didn't win a single award. Isn't that a shame? But that's okay. There's always next year, Hina. Always next year.